Welcome back. It is Saturday morning, first sale of the day. Pokemon Shining Pearl. I picked this up for $8 last year at one sale with a bunch of other games. And I'm selling most of the Pokemon games. I'm keeping the Marios and stuff like that. But I gave $8 a piece, and I sold this one for $35 plus shipping on top. And I'll be back if I have any more. Welcome back. It is still Saturday morning. Went to the post office, dropped off my packages, and I hit a few yard sales. I really wasn't going to go yard selling today, but I went to a few, had some good conversations with people. I spent $3.50. It just happened that was in my neighborhood, and it was going on yesterday, and I didn't have a clue. So anyway, this is what I spent $3.50 on. These are brand new in the package, Santa Fe Railroad playing cards, and they were in this case. And 50 cents, I think, yep, 50 cents a piece. So these just recently sold for $25. So yeah, those will be listed. A Peterbilt belt buckle, that's probably worth about $15. A Aztec or Mayan belt buckle, and it says Heche in Mexico, which is, made in Mexico. It's not silver, but it is not, the magnet that I have is not picking this up, so it could be. This is still about a $40 belt buckle if it's not silver. 2 pair of readers, because I always pick up readers so I can keep them in every vehicle and every room in the house, because although I have 20/20, I can't see like the fine print right up close. And so I always want to have a pair of readers around. Some Paul Sebastian, just partial men's cologne. Not worth a lot of money, and I'm keeping it anyway. And then this is Nicole Miller. I'll see if one of my girls or somebody wants this. And it's not worth much either, but $3.50. And now I got to get the listing. One sale so far today, and I'll be back if I have more. Welcome back. It's Sunday morning. Listed 10 items yesterday after all that, and then did a bunch of prepping of rice and beans and things like that. Yeah, I do a little bit of prepping. And put them in Mylar bags and all that kind of stuff. That took a while. And then went to the casino, and yeah, they're in business for a reason. I didn't win, but I'm always going to be transparent about it. 2 more sales. So I ended up with 3 sales yesterday. Sony Walkman, AM/FM cassette player. The cassette part does not work, so it sold as parts or repair. Maybe $1 in this, and I sold it for $13. And recently I'd found a bunch of this stuff, so I decided to start testing it and listing it. And then I got these free from my buddy Van in the last free box. Another set of pantyhose. Rod Stewart, Hot Legs. Yep, that's what you get when I sell pantyhose. Free into $8.54 plus shipping and a dance. What else would you want? I'll be back. It is Sunday. I got to get the listing, and I think I may have to pick up a bunch of tile for my daughter, and I'm the one that has the pickup truck, so that's the disadvantage to having a pickup truck. You get called for duties, but that's okay. I love her. Yeah, I'll be back. Good Monday morning. I got Sunday sales. 5 sales on Sunday, in addition to the ones you've already seen. And let's get into them. I got this from Chad on Whatnot. It is a Canon 1980s Olympics hat. So either you're into the Olympics or you're into Canon cameras. But yeah, not like candid camera. 1984. I paid $2 for this. Sold that for $14 plus shipping. When I was listing the Blu-rays and DVDs that I got a week ago down in Mustang, I paid $30 for a bunch of series and Blu-rays and DVDs, mostly sealed, and this one is a sealed one. And this one comped pretty well, so I don't know what it is about this one that made it valuable, but Basically a quarter into this thing, and I sold it for $17.50 plus shipping. Yep. Toby Keith, Moore, Oklahoma. I sold this, another 50 cents into this, Jack Nicklaus, for a Q4 head cover. Sold that for $7.50. This was in my cabinet, and that's what I did yesterday. I spent several hours going through and putting the, I'll pop up a snapshot of the prepping bags, the Mylar bags that we put together, and I put them up in my cabinet, and I had to clear out old stuff and organize and kind of figure out what I had. How many ketchups do I have? How many mustards do how many old stuff do I have that needs to be thrown away? So I organized it. I mopped and cleaned and cleaned mirrors and toilets and floors and all that stuff. Cleared cabinets. Yeah, I was busy. So I did list, I think yesterday I listed 6 items, and I ended and sold similar 3 items yesterday. So anyway, back to the sales. Yeti tumbler was in my cabinet a while back when I found a vintage Stanley that I sold for really good money. And I decided to get rid of this too. And I don't remember what I paid for it because I've had it for years in my cabinet. But I sold that for $13 plus shipping. And the last thing was this. I picked it up recently at a yard sale for $15. It is a Carhartt kind of a windbreaker / raincoat jacket. It does have a company name on it. I had this in the 40s, and it's a large. I had it in the 40s, and then when I ran my 10% sale, it was like $38.59 or something. And somebody just watched it, and I can't stand when people just watch items because I don't want to always send offers after I've done a discount too. But so finally, I just ended it and sold similar. It was one of the items I did, and I put it at $40 even, and I said, that's my deadline. I'm going to do it, and guess what? It sold $40 plus shipping, and yeah. So I hope your sales were good too. I'm going to get out of here, get to the post office once I get this stuff packaged, and I've got a box coming from my buddy Van today. I do know a big portion of what's in it. I paid $160 for the box, plus $22.95. It's a medium flat rate USPS box. It does have some value, so I'll do an unboxing when I get it. Yeah. And then I got to go to the grocery store and get a few things. Yeah. Just a busy man. Let's go. Have a good day. Beans, rice, split peas, flour, sugar, pasta salads.